What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be showing you this video because it is my 2022 Hobonichi cousin setup. I set this up on my own, so I won't be doing it on camera, but I'm going to be walking you through how I set it up and how I'm using this functionally. But first, I wanted to show you my 2022 planner stack. So let me quickly go through that. First, I have a Hobonichi Weeks. So this is in my purse. It's my on-the-go planner, but it's also my wallet. So this cover is a Liberty Fabrics Maya Hobonichi Weeks cover. It's a zip-around planner cover, and it's got all kinds of storage space. So a zipper pocket, a couple of pockets back here. Okay, and then I have my back cover of my weeks just tucked into here, as well as all of my cards back here. So this is my everyday, not my everyday carry, my on-the-go planner. So I love this fabric and the color. It's just so beautiful. So that's my on-the-go planner. And then I have a Hobonichi A6 Techo Original. So the original is different than the cousin. It has daily and monthly pages, but not weekly. There is a weekly supplemental insert you can buy. That is an A6 size, but this, I just got the original. So this is my journal. Journaling is a really good way, a really good form of meditation if you don't like traditional meditation, like sitting there quietly for, you know, whatever. Like, journaling is a really good way to just check in with yourself and get the thoughts out of your mind and onto paper. And so I've been really enjoying that, even though we're only like 3 days into the new year. This is part of my morning routine. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram, because I take you through my morning routine every single morning. It's how I stay sane as a mom. So I'm gonna really try to stick with journaling this year, and I'm not going to put pressure on myself to do it every single day. Like, if I need to backlog, I will, but I just want it to be a non-judgmental safe space where I can just pour my thoughts out on here and just clear my mind. So I'm really looking forward to that. This is a Hobonichi cover as well. I love the pink, I love the green sage color. It looks like a watermelon, just makes me so happy. And I love this little pocket back here. So, and I tucked the front cover in, which I don't normally do with my Hobonichis, but with this one I don't really mind because it's just my journal. So that's that. And then my Hobonichi cousin. So this is going to be my everyday planner, something that I use. I carry it around with me throughout the house, everywhere I go. It's always with me. My on-the-go planner stays in my purse because it's my wallet. I don't want to take it out. So I only take that out when I'm on the go. But this one I take out every day. Like, it's always with me. So this is a lemon squash cover, and then I put the cover on cover, which is the Season of Hope, and this combination just makes me so happy. And I thought the Season of Hope cover was so perfect going into this new year. Just the happiness that this gives me just looking at it, and then the thought of the Season of Hope is just, I think it's the best attitude and mindset just to go into this new year. And then I got a Lamy fountain pen. This is a perfect, what I heard is a perfect beginner fountain pen, and it's inexpensive. And I did put a black ink cartridge in it because it came with a blue one. And I'm sorry for my voice, you guys. So I lost my voice recently and I'm still recovering, so I hope you don't mind. If you do, you can totally skip this video. Okay, so I just have all my Sterling ink stickers in here. So I love her corner stickers because this perfectly fits the Hobonichi cousin. It takes up a 2x2 grid space, and I got some arrows. I have a lot of her stickers in many different colors. And then back here I just have some Virgo and paper stickers, and then my 6-inch ruler that I like to have with me. So that's the front pocket. And then I have a Midori clear cover on my cousin, which is slightly smaller than the cousin, so you need to really work it. You can take a hair dryer to it and just kind of mold it, set it under some books or something, but you got to kind of make it fit. So that's what I have on here. So opening this up, this is so cute. This makes me so happy. Okay, so this is from Virgo and Paper. It's a vinyl transfer sticker, and then I have some sticky notes from Daiso that I have in here. And this I had on my last year's cousin, and I got it again from Daiso. So it reminds me of my 6 kids, and it just makes me so happy. It's so cute. I love this front cover. So I have nothing here. I didn't do anything with my this page. I did get a kit last year, which I really did nothing with, but I don't know. I might get a kit again this year. We'll see. So this is the yearly overview, and this year I'm using this differently. Last year I used it as a Calendex, and so I basically indexed everything that was on my daily pages, which I was not consistent with. I did write in birthdays, anniversaries, and things like that as well, but this year we're doing it totally different. So this is going to be my yearly habit tracker. It's not going to be something that I fill in every single day. I might just backlog it from the week or something like that, but this is purely for like data. Like I want to look back at the month and be able to see patterns and trends and kind of correlations between when I'm like on point with my self-care and like my moods and things like that, just to see how all of that works together. So this is like all kinds of self-care things. So wake up before my alarm, journaling, personal development, working out, checking in with the Fit Club, posting, time restricted eating within like an 8 to 10 hour window, getting in sunshine, and getting in bed by 10 p.m. So this is a couple of those things is not self-care technically, but it kind of all plays in together into my day. So I'm just using this for reference, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it all filled in. And then down here I'm going to be doing 3 highlights of the month, and then index. So if there's something in my daily pages that I want to take note of, I'm going to put it here, but I kind of realized that it's kind of redundant because you'll see I have another index set up later, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes, but I'm really looking forward to this section getting filled in. Okay, so then my monthly pages. So I was inspired by the Introvert Mom on Instagram, so go check her out. But my monthly, pages, so this is what my monthly looks like. It's very minimal, but very functional. So I have on the sidebar my top 3 goals, and then my measurements. I'm going to fill that in. And then I wrote in significant dates, holidays, birthdays, things like that. And then in the middle, I have my workouts planned. So I restarted my 4-week program that I'm doing in the Fit Club, and you can join me too if you're interested. It's only 20 minutes a day. I really enjoyed it the first time around, and this time around I'm really upping. I'm stronger, so I'm like upping my weights, and I'm really excited to go through it again. And you can like sub in cycling for a couple of the days, which I really love because I recently just got a stationary bike, which is also an option if you join the Fit Club. Totally not mandatory, but an option. So this is, I used my Tombow dual brush pen for it, and I love it. So I kind of outlined it with my Lamy fountain pen, and I love the way it came out. And this whole spread was inspired by the Introvert Mom. So she took like a gray marker and just blocked out the middle to write in her workout. So I really loved that and how minimal it looked. And I'm gonna definitely continue that. So then the top is where like all day events or birthdays or anything like that, or a holiday. And then I'm gonna write in a highlight of the day, which I really enjoyed doing in my last year's cousin. So that's kind of how I'm gonna be using my monthly. I don't want to cross out the whole day because I kind of want to see what I wrote down. So I'm just going to cross out the number. And I want to get some caffeine and paper coat icons because I love the way those look. Okay, so let's flip to the weekly. So this is what my weeklies look like. I love this. So I divided up into 3 sections. The top section is going to be all day events where I write it in, and I write in my affirmation of the day. So I like to do a short meditation in the morning, which is one of the other things you get when you join my online community in the Fit Club. It's guided meditations, just centering your mind and your mindset and going into your day in the right mindset. So I not only like to listen to it because it's someone leading you through it, but I like to write it down and have it in front of me throughout the day, so I'm consuming it in different ways, and I'm not just doing it and forgetting it. I'm actually keeping it in front of me so I can tap back into that mindset. So the sidebar is where I really like check in with my habit trackers. So I've got that, and then I've got my dinners down here. I don't like to assign dinners to a specific day because I feel like it changes, or like I feel like eating something else. So I just have a list of the dinners that I planned. And then of course I write in the middle here is our schedule, any appointments or things that I want to remember. So that's how I'm going to be using my weekly. Oh, and down here is my to-dos. Anything I need to remember, anything I need to get to the store, anything I need to do, it goes down here, and I draw that line at about 10 o'clock. And then my daily pages are going to act as like my bullet journal. So you get 2 blank pages before your daily pages, and this is how I'm using it. So here's the last week of 2022. And on the 2 blank pages, on the left I did my vision board, and on the right is my index page for my daily pages. So if there's something significant that I want to reference in my daily pages, because I'm going to use the daily pages kind of like a bullet journal, just a place as a just a place that can catch all of my information that I would like to reference or refer back to, or journal or something. So something that stands out that I want to go back to is going to go on my index. I'm not a huge indexer. I don't normally have a ton of stuff to index, but you know, I do weekly, I attend weekly team calls for with the coaches on my team. So sometimes I like to write down the things that I learn on there and whatnot, and I like to refer back to that sometimes. Or if there's something else that I put in here that's significant, then I will index it. So that's kind of my index system. I'm not sure which one's going to be more useful for me, the one in the yearly log or the one back there, but we'll see. So that's kind of where this is at. I like the idea of the vision board on here. Last time I wrote a letter to myself, which I really liked, because last year was just, I knew it was going to be a challenging year, just personally with everything that was going on in our life, not just with everything going on in the world. So I just wrote like a letter to myself, and then like my goals down here. This year I decided to just do it visually, because I'm also writing out my goals in another place, so I didn't feel the need to actually write them out in this planner. So going into my daily pages, I haven't done anything with this yet, but I'm debating. I kind of want to do a mind map. I kind of want to do a little letter to myself, maybe a check-in with my monthly goals. I'm not sure, because you get a blank page before every month of your daily pages. So I haven't done anything yet on my daily pages, but let's flip to the last few pages. So you do get some blank grid pages in the back. So this, I'm not going to really show a lot, but this is my cycle tracker, so I have that here. I think it was like 6 or 7 blank grid pages, so I'm using them for my trackers. This is my weekly and monthly cleaning tracker. This and my weeks is 2 separate spreads, but since I don't have a lot of pages in the back of my cousin for my trackers, I combined the 2. So this is my weekly and monthly trackers. And for the monthly tasks, I will actually put a dot on the week that I want to get them done, just so I don't forget them. And then each month I'll come back here and check in with it and write it into my to-dos for the month. And then I put a spending tracker right here. I'm not really good at this, but I do want to be more mindful and track better. Then I have a client check-in list. I just covered that up for privacy's sake. For the girls in the Fit Club, I want to make sure that I'm checking in with them every single month. That's part of what you get in the Fit Club, is me as your coach for support and guidance. So I have some ideas going into the new year that I want to implement, and I always like to check in with them at least monthly. Okay, so next is my price tracker. So this is for food / consumables. So if I find a good deal on something, or like a baseline low price, I want to write it down and keep track of it. That way, if there's another sale, I can see if it's actually a good sale or not. So that's what I'm going to be using that for. And then a reading list. There's always books that I want to read. I'm not super into fiction books, but I am into like personal growth, health books. And recently I've gotten into the circadian rhythm and the mind-gut connection, and it's just so interesting to me. So there's more that I'm finding that I want to read, so I'm going to keep track of it there. And then here I just wrote in the circadian schedule because that's part of what I learned. So that's my trackers. There is one more blank page that I haven't used yet. And then you get some reference pages in the back, which I'm using a couple of them. So I'm going to use my favorites. There's 12 of them, I believe, and I'm going to keep track of, I think, like a favorite meal, favorite song, favorite movie. Just a few of them. There is a few others, but I just want to keep track of a few of those. And then my 100 page, I'm going to actually use this as a wish list. That's one tracker that I didn't want to put in these pages right here. So that's what I'm going to use the My 100 for. And then that's pretty much it. And then what else? I love this. So you can reference the year that someone's born, and it'll tell you how old they're going to turn that year. Oh, I'm definitely going to use the gifts tracker right there. That seems useful. You get 6 places for the addresses, but I don't know. I don't think I'll use that one. And then a place to put your personal like information. And then you get your stamp from Hobonichi. That's like the number that your planner is. I love that. And then back here I just have some coupons because I want to get back into couponing. If you're an OG and you've been here since my couponing days, let me know. Okay, and then I have my Uni Jet Stream right here. This is what I normally use in my Hobonichi planners. I love it. And then if I want something bolder, I'll use my fine tip Lamy fountain pen. So that's my Hobonichi cousin setup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to see my future videos. Let me know in the comments what your planning system is for 2022, as I'd love to know. Bye.